Hello everyone. This is Shanmugaraj. Welcome to my channel, AgileBizleaders. This is an initiative to build a global knowledge sharing platform in the domains of leadership, project management, and agile. Either you can join me or you can forward my videos to your friends so that this community grows and helps many people globally. Right? That's the idea behind it. Right. So, having said that, let us continue our journey on PMBOK8 series, right? So we're done with introduction of standard of project management. Now we are getting to the second leg, which is a system of value delivery. So this is the second section in the standard of project management in the PMBOK8. So let us get into the video. So in this video, it's going to be a very small one. We are going to talk about what are the core components and the context of a system of value delivery, right? So modern project management concepts after invention of agile or after introduction of agile methods, you know, in different industries, right? So we are talking about value delivery, right? So the value delivery derived from agile methods like lean, scrum, and all, right? So this is system of value delivery is going to be an integral part of any project management framework as we move forward. If I'm not wrong, this has been introduced from PMBOK7 onwards, right? So in this video, we look at what are the core components of system of delivery. There are 5 components PMBOK talks about as part of system of delivery. The first component is creating a value, right? So that describes how projects operate within a system to produce value and enhance the organization's capabilities for the stakeholders. So going forward, we never talk about the delivering the project. We're talking about, is the project creating value? Are we attaining the business benefits what we are talking about as the project purpose, right? The second component is the project environment. It identifies the internal and external factors like cultures and regulations from Fed. How these factors influence the project execution and value delivery. Right? Definitely your project is there for create a value. And the project should operate within a project environment. It can be external and internal. The third aspect in the value delivery is a product management. Right? It explores the critical relationship between portfolios, programs, and projects and products throughout the life cycle, right? So if you're building the product as part of a portfolio or program, you should know that the product will cut across, the product life cycle will cut across portfolios and programs and projects, right? So we need to look at and isolate product management within the project life cycle or in its hierarchy, right? The fourth component we are talking about is the functions associated with the projects. It identifies the essential support functions required for successful project delivery beyond such the PM role, right? There are many functions you will be associating with that or will be cutting across for delivering the value, right? It can be finance, it can be HR, it can be quality, right? A lot of functions will be associated with the projects. You need to have an efficient stakeholder management. You need to understand that these are the different functions associated, and that requires if you want to be a project to be successful, these stakeholders of different functions also need to be successful, right? The final component of system of value delivery is the project management roles, right? So it details the various roles involved in managing projects, emphasizing that the management is a collective effort, right? So they're not talking about project roles. I mean that project team roles or something. They're talking about project management roles, right? The role of a PM or the person who is leading along with that PM, right? That entire team, right? If you look at an agile project, the scrum master and product owner, some architects, they collaborate till they become a project management role actually, right? So these are the five components of the system of value delivery. So in my next videos, I'll be putting one video for each component in my upcoming videos. So you can wait for that. So with this, we have come to the conclusion of this particular video. I think it's very short one. So it's very critical one concept in PMBOK8, which is a system of delivery. We talked about 5 important components of system delivery. So I'm going to produce 5 videos on that, individual videos on that. So you can look forward to that. So with that, I'm signing off. See you in the next video.